Let's find out who you are becoming. Group 1 is to the left, Group 2 is in the center, and Group 3 is to the right. In this reading, we're going to be diving into the energy that you are stepping away from and what energy you are gracefully bowing into and how that's going to be benefiting you moving ahead. And if you are interested, an extension of this reading is going to be over on Patreon, and we're going to talk about how you are going to be becoming sexier, how you're going to becoming more magnetic, how you are going to have people more involved with you. So, again, that's over on Patreon. That will be the second link in the description box down below for you to join us there. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into today's reading and find out who you are becoming.
If everything is dipped in gold, then baby it will never grow. Everything sweet ain't sugar coated. What a lie. What a lie.
Group 1, welcome to your reading. Sit back and relax while I prepare your cards and get ready to let you know who you are becoming. And don't forget, if you're interested in the extended portion of this reading to find out how you are becoming sexier, more magnetic to people, to tune in to Patreon. That'll be the second link in the description box down below if you want to join us for that. Let's go ahead and get into your cards. All right, group number 1. This tarot card here is going to unveil the energy that you are gracefully bowing out of, and this is going to gradually introduce us into who you are becoming. So, what we can expect less of from group number 1. Oh, that's a good one, okay? We have the 3 of Swords here. So, what you are gracefully bowing out of is feeling sorry for yourself, quite frankly. Any sort of woe is me energy, you are going to be transmuting that into power. Everything or anyone that you feel has done you wrong, backstabbed you, flipped the script on you, you're no longer looking at that as victimizing you, but just giving you more power to move forward with. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is who you are becoming is a direct influence and directly impacted by your scars, by your betrayals, by the things that you don't understand, by the reasons why you are misunderstood. And I'm feeling like being misunderstood was a vulnerability for you, was a weakness for you. You would let that stunt your growth. You would let that hinder your growth. Now, you are taking misunderstood and turning that from a weakness into a strength. It seems as though the very things that tried to victimize you, the very situations, the very people, the very scenarios that tried to victimize you are actually going to be the things that you wear as your suit of armor or your battle scars are going to be stories that you are going to be talking about and telling, shouting from the hilltops, if you will. Not to say that you're going to be telling these stories just for victory's sake, but there's a lot of pride in who you are becoming based on where you have come from and the mistakes that you have made, or the people that have betrayed you, or the failures that you have overcome, learned from, and are stepping away from. You're also stepping into a dynamicism, almost like your complete opposite. Okay, I'm also picking up on the term ulterior motives. You are stepping into what some would say your villain era, but I feel as though your villain era is rightfully just. And also with the imagery of her wearing the color white, but having like the badass tattoos on the neck and the alternative hairstyle, it shows the balance between the villain era and you just doing what you've got to do in order to get by or to progress. You are becoming someone who's realizing that you don't want the world to change you, but you do have to let your experiences shape you in order to teach you how to move forward ahead. I feel as though before, the world, again in this Three of Swords energy, was too harsh for you. And instead of allowing that to teach you to harden your approach, your perspective, and let that mold you into a better version of yourself, you just let the swords sit there in your back. But now you are learning how to use those swords to your benefit moving forward, to defend you moving forward. Yeah. There's definitely a huge balance here between the things that have happened to you and you finding the value in those things. If you feel like you've been given the shitty end of the stick, you are not going to dwell on that. You're going to see, okay, well, how can I use this to my advantage? You're finding the actual gold in situations where there seems to be none. You're creating the value in the situations and scenarios that are being given to you, despite every reason for it to contribute to your downfall. You're allowing it to lift you up. I'm really picking up on like this Shogun kind of vibe coming from you. I've never actually watched that, but just the animation style and the artistry behind that is coming through to me. You could find yourself becoming more Asian influenced or warrior influenced in whatever way that that may resonate to you. And then we have the Princess of Cups. It's interesting because I was picking up on a juxtaposition, a half and half, a yin and yang sort of balance coming from you. You are, to the physical eye, going to be coming across as softer, but it's actually the complete opposite in regards to the strength that is radiating off of you. You are becoming the type of person that people will look at and they'll be confused because the energy that's radiating off of you does not match your aesthetic, your vibe, your hairstyle, the clothes that you wear, your favorite colors to wear. You will come across a lot softer than the energy that radiates off of you. You've got, again, this warrior type of energy that's going to be radiating off of you, but from a softer and smaller and simpler aesthetic. People will know just from a glance that there's so much more to you than meets the eye. You may also have a talent or skill that you are honing at this time. And that's going to be something that really surprises people about you. Like, especially if you have some sort of talent or skill that is, again, a juxtaposition to your physical appearance. I feel as though you're going to be coming across as more soft, feminine, delicate, and then you bust out with some Shogun type of moves, and like just like ninja type of shiz, okay? It's just something that people don't expect. And this is who you are becoming, is the surprise that they didn't see coming. Your energy is becoming mesmerizing, magnetic, to the point to where you will feel like an anomaly to people. People will talk about you even when you're not around. They'll be like, oh my gosh, I met this amazing person that can do this. They look like this, but they can do that. People will be talking about you as if you just did like a magic trick. They turned this to that. They went from this to that. It's giving rags to riches, whether that be literally or just metaphorically. You took the rags that you were given and presented in the Three of Swords and turned it into absolute gold. You're becoming someone that people will want to turn to in order to help them shift and change their situation and their perspective. Because they're like, if they could do that for themselves, I know that there's a lot of value that they could bring to this team, to my life, to the table. You are becoming someone who is viewed as highly valuable in any room that you step in. No matter what the situation may be, people will see this person can add to us. No matter what, even if you have zero experience in whatever field or subject that's at hand, they know that you can provide something extremely useful. And the way that you present that energy and that information is extremely graceful and sends people to a mental plane that they've never known. I'm channeling the word. Define copaesthetic. In excellent order. You know how to place things and put things in excellent order. And this is who you are becoming. Someone who will be recognized for creating excellent order. Let's go ahead and get into your extended reading and find out how who you are becoming is going to be influencing your sex appeal and your magnetism. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and find out who you are becoming. And then over on Patreon, we're going to find out how you are becoming sexier, more magnetic, and how you are going to be just drawing people in with ease. The first group was really juicy, so I can't wait to find out what's going on with you, group number 2. Sit back and relax while I draw your cards, and we'll get into your reading. All right, so group number 2, let's go ahead and get into your reading. This card here is going to express the energy that you are gracefully bowing out of. And as we gradually unveil each card, it's going to reveal to us who you are becoming. This card letting us know that this is the energy that you are gracefully bowing into. So let's go ahead and get into the reveal. All right, so we have the Princess of Swords here. Okay. All right, so what I'm seeing here is that you are gracefully bowing out of listening to any and everything and letting it sway you like the wind. Meaning you are just simply not going to be as easily persuaded by anyone or anything. It's going to take a lot more to sell group number 2 on whatever concept or reality that you've got going on, okay? Before, it was a lot easier to get you to maybe process or understand. Now you just simply do not have the time, or at least you're not giving the time. People are going to have to earn your time, effort, and energy a lot more. I'm also getting this vibe here too. Specifically, I don't know why I'm getting this vibe of like a workhorse. Like people felt like they could just put everything on you and you can handle it. And even if you could, you're not doing that anymore. So who you are becoming is someone who gives less flux about helping other people when it has nothing to do with you, quite frankly. Okay. We have, yes, peace. Exactly. You're realizing that you trying to take on everyone else's burden was taking from your peace. And so it's not that you're being rude at all, because this card gives off this very sweet and angelic vibe. But when people are expressing their problems to you, you're no longer trying to figure out in your head or help them problem solve how to get through this one, because it's not your job. It's not your problem. It's just you being a listening ear now. Before, I think you used to take on other people's burdens, willingly and unwillingly, but now you are relinquishing that. And it's freeing you. You can also expect to be able to carry more, to do more for yourself. You are becoming someone who's realizing that you actually were more capable than anything ever before. But the problem was that you were carrying other people's burdens. You were doing everything for everyone except for yourself, not even realizing it though. And so now you are freeing up space in your mind, in your heart, in your energetic field, so that you can do more for yourself. So who you are becoming is someone who's going to be completing tasks a whole lot easier because you're not carrying the burden of others. Okay, this is very interesting because it's like, as I'm saying that you're not going to be as accommodating to others, your energy is sweetening up. Like you're becoming nicer. Who you are becoming is extremely lighthearted, extremely kind, extremely giving, extremely caring. Someone who is just so sweet that everyone wants a bit and a piece of you, but not for you to carry their burdens anymore. They want to cater to you. They want to give to you. They want to hear your take on things. Not for you to take on the burden, but for you to hear them out. They just want you to be involved. They just want you to witness. They just want you to feel. They want you to hear. They want you to see. They want you to know. You're also becoming someone who's going to be receiving a lot of compliments here, is something that I'm picking up on. And this may be a fairly new experience for you. I'm also getting here too that with this is going to be a lot more romantic interest. You will be surprised with the people that find you intriguing and you find intriguing, is a message that I am picking up on here as well. So let's go ahead and see what this tarot card is revealing to us exactly. 5 of Pentacles. You have more space. You have more room to give. You have more room to accept. But this is the room where you were holding on to other people's burdens, other people's problems. And if you notice here too, she has like this protective covering on her. So now that you've freed up this space, now people are coming to you. They're attracted to you, bringing you things. Before you were taking on these things, carrying these things. No, not anymore. Now it's the night coming in to get you, to save you, to rescue you, to help you, to give you your solutions. Wow. Also, your mind is going to become the quietest space. I don't know why I wanted to say the quietest revolution. Is that like a thing? Like, is that a thing? I don't know. But that's something that I'm picking up here as well. You are also becoming more of a mystic, if you will, whether this be intentional or not. And what I mean by that is just kind of like having the answers that you didn't even know that you had for other people, meaning that you'll just be able to respond easily and it gives what it was supposed to have gave. How do I describe that? Think of the most magical, feminine women in history, no matter your gender. Think of the most mystifying type of people that just magically are in the right place at the right time. They always have everything that they need. They always know exactly where to go. Obviously, not to say that these people are perfect, but they do seem to have, spiritually speaking, everything that they need, which leads to them tangibly having everything that they need. And this is all coming to you because you are freeing up space and becoming someone who is simply living for yourself. Living for your own essence. I also see that you are becoming some form of a minimalist. But what's interesting is that she has like this red lipstick in this depiction here. So although there is a minimalist vibe, there's still a maximalist energy only in the specific realms that matter for you. Because some people will say like, oh, you're not a minimalist if you're wearing red lipstick, but that is your minimal. Extravagance is your new minimal. Mysticism is your new minimal. Having space, room for energy to move is your new minimal. I'm also getting here too that who you are becoming is someone who's going to naturally repel problems because of the peaceful vibration that you have. This honorable love that radiates off of you, you're naturally going to repel people that want to cause problems and cause trouble. That's what this Princess of Swords is referring to as well. People used to want to square up with you, if I'm being quite honest. People used to like find joy in arguing with you. Now they just feel dumb if they do that. People that used to find it intriguing or thought-provoking to argue or to try to take up your time or to just be a problem or a burden, they're leaving because your energy is changing. You have this less is more vibe to you, but less doesn't mean that you don't have extravagance, honey. You are becoming the definition of class, baby. You are a walking white horse, if you will. Like, think of the most extravagant white horse with the most beautiful mane, majestic energy. That's you. The type of energy that you just don't taint. So I'm extremely excited to find out how this energy is going to be making you sexier and more magnetic. I'll see you over on Patreon if you're joining us there. Group number 3. This reading from the main channel reading to Patreon has been so motherfucking juicy. I'm just excited. No long talking. Let's go ahead and get into your reading, babes. And let's find out who you are becoming. And then over on Patreon, we're going to talk about how who you are becoming is making you sexier and more magnetic. Sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Group number 3, I have to say immediately, something about you is becoming more politically upright, more politically accurate. This could be talking about your image, like the way that you dress could be giving very much like representing the people. I don't know, I'm really picking up on like politician vibes from this group, whether that be literally speaking or just metaphorically, to where it's like you just represent yourself and people really well. You are becoming so well spoken. Oh my gosh. Like, ooh, okay, well educated, just ooh, I got chills. Ooh, bitch, what the fuck is going on? Oh, okay, so this card is going to reveal the energy that you are gracefully bowing out of, and it's going to gracefully and gradually reveal to us who you are becoming. This is the overall essence of the energy that you are embodying. So let's get into it. We have the Princess of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. This automatically tells me what I was picking up on. You were always showing progress in one way or another. In some way, shape, or form, you always had potential, but now that potential is reaching like its max, its peak. It's really reaching the tippy top here. So you're graduating in some way, shape, or form. For some of you, you could really be reaching a milestone in your career, or just a milestone age, or if you have kids, they could be reaching their milestones, and somehow energetically, spiritually speaking, the milestone is, it's projecting a new personality onto you. It's projecting a new image onto you. People are going to be looking up to you, like putting you up on a mother freaking pedestal, like high up in the sky, like touching the clouds type of shiz. Okay, like they thought you were good, but now you are great, you are grand. Okay, we have fluidity here. Yes, oh my gosh. Okay, so you are gradually showing some sort of progress, meaning you've been doing something that people could probably see you working towards and advancing with, but they didn't see the whole vision. But now there's something coming together, and you are becoming the whole image. Before, people were just getting bits and pieces. Now you are fitting the frame, and it's making sense. It's coming together as a whole. Wow. Okay, also, you are going to be more sexually appealing to the masses, but it's to a different type of masses. Okay, so like, let's say that you know that you were always attractive to a specific type of people. Well, you are about to be appealing to a different group, which is going to be working in your favor big time. Big time. Maybe maybe you're attracting the politicians or like the leader type of individuals if you're not in this specific type of role, but you are either becoming a person of influence or you are attracting people of influence. And I'm talking beyond measure. There's something here about your past, this Princess of Pentacles vibes. It's something about this that is really evident in who you are becoming. So I don't know if this is like what you went to school for, or what you're self taught in, or if you just read some self help books and it's just really showing off. Okay. It's really, really radiating off of you to where it's like, damn, this person really knows what they're talking about. They know what they're doing. They know where they're going, but it's radiating off of you, and it's got something or someone attracted to you. So who you're becoming is someone who attracts a specific type of person, place, or thing with ease. And somehow this is benefiting you. It's getting you somewhere that you most likely didn't expect to go. Ooh. Oh. Interesting. Okay. So it's giving Marilyn Monroe or Monica Lewinsky, or what's her name? Stormy Daniels. Who you are becoming? Someone who you're basically, you'll be invited to really cool places because really important people want you. Now, it could get a little messy because there could be some extramarital affairs, or if just not extramarital, just someone who shouldn't be dating. They want you, but they could be trying to do it like under the table because like maybe they have to stay like the bachelor of the year because of their political running or whatever it is. Okay. I want you to understand that this is a general reading. So the way that this will manifest into your life for everyone that's watching will be so different. Okay, so the drama doesn't have to be extramarital things. Okay, if you know like you'll never do that, then period, you never will. Okay, but basically your popularity, your appeal, your draw will create some sort of drama. So who you are becoming is someone who's in the middle of scandals or headlines. Period. Because you are popular, because you're in the spotlight, because you have positive, seductive qualities that make people want you, even when they shouldn't, or makes people want to fight over you. Even if you're not the one who's in the drama, you could still be, your name is at least in the mix. There could be rumors. But the thing is, you stand so poised in it. And that's what draws people to you. And that's what amazes people about you, is that even with your name being thrown around in wherever it is, you still stand poised and you still stand for whatever it is that you stand up for. Because I feel like you're rising or already in some sort of important position of power in whatever your respective field. And no matter what's going on around you, no matter the drama, no matter the rumors, no matter who's pulling your name here or who's saying what here, you still stand 10 toes down, poised as a motherflucker and still capable of getting that shiz done. You seem completely unfazed. And this is who you are becoming, as someone who is unfazed. Unfazed by drama, unfazed by rumors, unfazed by people's opinions of your hair, your makeup, your face, your weight, your whatever. Unfazed. I really do feel like people are going to be saying your name a lot more. Who you are becoming is someone whose name is in people's mouths a lot more. It's giving good and bad publicity, but publicity is publicity. And it's working in your favor. Big time. Poise is what you are standing in. I'm hearing in the highest of 7 hills. Okay. That's a biblical reference, but also I went to Florida A&M University, Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University, up in the highest of 7 hills is what they call it, up in Tallahassee, Florida. Graduated from there, honey. Shout out to you if you know about FAMU. Shout out to you if you know about FAMU. But anyways, let me see something here. Let me get this word. Define tenacity. The quality or fact of being able to grip something firmly. Exactly. You're holding firm onto your position, baby, no matter what they say, no matter what they do. Oh, that's giving me that song, Can't Take It From Me by Skip Marley. It's such a vibey song. Can't take it from me. Oh, I fucking love that song, okay? But anyways, you're giving that vibe. Can't take it from me. And they can't, and they won't. And that's who you are becoming, is someone who stands 10 toes down, stands on business, no matter what's going on around you, no matter who likes you, no matter who dislikes you, no matter who's making up shiz about you, or no matter who's telling your business, even if they're not making it up. You're standing 10 toes down. And I'm excited to see how this energy is going to make you more sexually attractive and appealing and magnetic to people. So if you're joining us on Patreon, I'll see you over there.